Hi everyone, I'm going to do an art journal page today and I'm working in my paper bag art journal. It's all made from paper bags and I'm going to use book pages for the background and some painty papers or collage papers or whatever you want to call them for my focal point. There is a video how I made this. It's about dyeing and distressing paper. I will put a link below in the description box for if you want to watch how to do it, and you can use whatever paper you have. It doesn't have to be this one. If you have 12 by 12 a scrapbook paper, whatever you have you can use. You can even use maps and dictionary pages. So I'm just going to start by gluing pages from this pocket book. As you can see, it's very old, just by the color of the pages. So I'm going to just adhere them to my background. I'm going to use this watered down glue. It's just easier for this kind of project. This is the glue that I usually use for paper napkins. Okay, so just a glue, and I really don't care where and how the book pages go. I'm going to go about it quite quickly. Should have probably taken a larger brush, but never mind. So I'm just placing it on my page. I like to go over let's take a larger brush so we won't be here all day just gluing pages, like so. And next I'm going to lay them on here in all kinds of directions so it won't be all the same, but otherwise it really doesn't matter. It's a very quick way to go about creating an interesting background. I've done it lots of times before, also on a canvas, and I really like it. Okay, let's go with upside down. Yeah. Okay, I'm putting it a little bit off the edges and I'll trim it later. I don't want to have some kind of a line. That's why I'm gluing them in all kinds of positions, and just so there will be a variation. I don't know. Okay. Of course, you can also cut them. It doesn't have to be a whole page. It's really up to you how you want to go about it. I need more. Okay. Again, the excess will be trimmed later. Doesn't bother me right now. Just making sure that everything is covered. don't care about straight edges or not. That's the beauty of it. Okay, and just one little piece. Yeah, okay, this is going to do it. Now I'm going to let this dry. I'm planning on doing a wash on top of it to push back a little bit of the details. It's not here for me to read the words of the book. It's just to add interest, instant interest to the background. So let's move this for now. And I'm going to start by creating my focal point. So I've got this pages. I want to do a tree with leaves and all kinds of, these two are going to be the leaves, and this one probably the trunk of the tree, but I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll paint it and not do it from this. I'm leaving it for now. For the leaves, I want all kinds of leaves, all kinds of shapes, not shapes, all kinds of sizes. I'm going to grab this is black permanent marker, and I'm just going to go and start making leaves. This one is done. Okay, and I've managed to put it on my nail. Now I'm doing each one I want to add something interesting, and it can be anything. It can be lines, it can be swirls, it can be anything, and I want them each to be different sizes, different decorating element. And it doesn't have to be with black permanent marker. I just pick this. I can use acrylic markers and all kinds of stuff. I can go with white or with gold. This is completely and utterly up to you what you want to do. So I'm just making all kinds. Yeah, and let's do smaller ones. Maybe here I'll do, I have a tear here in the paper, never mind. Yeah, okay, more. And afterwards I need to cut all of this so I can use it to create the tree that I want. Let's see. Let's do this kind of lines, just so I will have different visual textures for each leaf. And I'm going to do the same that I'm doing here. I'm going to do on this greenish paper, and I'm just picking out the areas that I want, that I have a little bit of the orange and a little bit of the blue. That's why I haven't gone and done here some leaves, although now that I think about it, maybe I will do some from the orange area, but I'm not sure yet. So this is it, just making a lot of leaves so I will have enough to play with. Yeah. So I'm going to continue doing this and wait for the background to get dry, and I'll be back. Okay, so background is dry. I want to do the wash. I put a little bit of cream color here. I'm going to take a brush with water and dilute it. Each time I'm going to take a little bit, and I'm going to go over. Now I'm starting very lightly because I can't remove, but I can add. If I feel it's not enough, I can add. So just going all over is to push it back, and it doesn't have to be precise or a unified. It's just something in the background, part of the background. I'm just pushing back all the details. They are still here, but not as dominant. The wash also helps create more texture because of the book pages I've got. So it goes into all the texture created by the pieces of the book pages. Okay, of course I need to wait for it to dry to continue, and while I'm doing that, just look how nice all the leaves turned out. These are the blue, here are the greens, and I've cut this from the brown to be the trunk of the tree, and we'll see where everything goes. So I'm just going to do this, wait for it to dry, and then I'll come back. Okay, so this is dry. I want to stamp on it just to kind of break the straight lines I've got in the background. I've pushed the background back, but I want something more of a interest in the background that is not straight. So I've picked this stamp. You can choose whatever stamps you want. It doesn't even have to be stamps. It can be a splatter. And I have made some mess here. I can't go without making a mess. Let's see. Yeah, I can do something like that. Good enough. Not that important to me. So I'm going to stamp this randomly all over the page. Okay. I'm thinking I want something more, not just this stamp, not sure yet. Some like this, just a little bit off the edges. I'm not trying to put here anything right. Maybe I will. On second thought. Okay, so I want something more, and now I'm debating what else to stamp in the background, and I don't know, something. I'm looking for things that are irregular. I've got this, like a circle with some writing around it, so I'm just worried that it's too much. Maybe I'll do it like this, like a ghost print, so it won't be that prominent on the page. Yeah, okay. We'll see. Okay, I'm starting to glue the pieces. I took another piece out of the brown paper and it's going to go here. So I'm just going to take some glue. Once again. Okay, so I'm going to make a mess. I just know it. Okay. Seems okay. I should probably go on top of it with glue, but I don't want to make more puddles of glue and wait for it to dry. So I'm going to restrain myself. Okay. Seems okay. Now I need to start playing with all the leaves. I think some of them, no, I don't know, I hope I haven't blown them away. So I'm just going to start let's put never enough space, never. And I just want to do green and the blue all over. I'm not trying to do like one part blue, one part green. I'm just playing, and whatever will be will be. I think the leaves I can probably do with a glue stick, but I'm already with my fingers in all this glue, so I'm just keeping at it. I'm not even planning, I'm just picking up random leaves and gluing them wherever I think they should go in that exact moment. So no planning is going here, but I can, or you can if you want to, just put them, see where everything goes, and then start gluing. Really up to you. I think I need more, yeah, more glue here. Okay, so I hope I have enough leaves for this. Okay. So I'm just going to do this again and again until I've got something interesting. If it's boring, just skip forward. Where is green, green, green? Just trying to alternate between the two, so okay, I'm going over them. It seems like it needs to be. Okay. I'll just do it like this. Easier, faster than each one. Let's go here. As I said, I'm just trying to create something interesting and with movement. So mostly that's why I'm alternating between the two. Starting to take shape. What do you know? Yeah. Really, really starting to like this. They can also overlap. Yeah, why not? almost done, unless I will decide that I need more more leaves. Yeah. Wow. Okay, I really like it. What can you what can I say? It turned out better than I thought, but I think I need just one more leaf. I feel like I need something here and here, so, and I don't know why, but I think like I need some kind of a sun here. Let's see if I'll put something in this size, just maybe I need an orange, yellow, maybe this one, maybe just this one is a little bit too big. Let's find something else. Probably. Okay, I'm going with this one, and I'll see how it goes on the page. If I don't like it, I'll remove it. I'm not trying to be too fussy about the fussy cutting. I don't care anymore. I used to worry about it and try to be perfect, and it's just not worth it. And I find that if I'm leaving like a hairline of something around the object that I'm cutting, it turns out that it looks better. So oh yeah, I think this one is going here. So, and I'll trim the excess later. I just want to put it on just so I can see what's going on. Yeah. Okay. I'm probably off camera. Let's see. I hope now you can see what I'm doing. There is, as I said, never enough space. Can get rid of this. Yeah. Okay, and I still need at least 2 more leaves. That's how I feel about it. So making 2 leaves. Just picked random decoration for each one. It really doesn't matter now. Let's take all the things that I don't need a little bit to the side. So 2 more leaves. I'm using nail scissors. It's easier to cut rounded objects, and they are more dainty than regular scissors. Okay, so Do I need another one? Maybe here. Yeah, that's okay. Now I'm going to go over the trunk because I've already gone over everything else. So I'm also going over the top of this. The only thing I really want to do is to darken the edges. I really like the simplicity here, so I'm not going to add anything. I'm just going to wait for everything to dry and go over the edges with either an ink pad or with acrylic paint. I'm not sure yet. I'll let it dry and I'll be back. Okay, almost completely done. I just want to do some finishing touches. I've got here some watercolor pencils that I want to add some, let's say, shadowing to part of the pieces, so it won't be it won't look completely flat. You don't have to do it, and it doesn't have to be with pencils. It can be with watercolors. It can be with a brush and an ink pad. Right now I'm just laying down some here. All kinds of ways to go about it. I think I'll go a little bit more here. And I picked red to go a little bit here. Yeah, something like that. And of course I need a brush to activate it. Let's see, I need a small brush. Okay. Brush, water, and more water. Seems like. And maybe I need more. I was so careful not to put too much that it's not enough. Okay, starting to take shape, although I need a lot more, especially because I covered the paper with glue, so it doesn't react the same. Yeah. Once again, I need a little bit more. Yeah. I like it. I thought about doing the same thing for the leaves, but then I decided that they are interesting enough without adding more, and I'm leaving it as is. Now I'm just dipping the tip of my pencil and just adding a little bit in some places. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so now I need to go around the page. I want it a little bit darker, and I'm taking, no, not ground espresso. Yeah, I think I'll take this is Vintage Photo and a brush. Almost done. But I want to do something not only darken the edges because of the black lines I've got on all my objects here, all my shapes here, and the black that I've got stamped all around the page. I'm thinking of creating some kind of a loose frame with the same marker, black marker. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I like my corners a little bit more darker and into the page, like so. And now I'm going to go very loosely around the page with this kind of a wobbly line. Okay, and now I'm doing another one that doesn't go exactly at the same place. You don't have to, not everyone likes it. You do your own thing. Yeah, and I'm done. I really like this page. Very easy, anyone can do it. So this is it. I hope you liked it. I hope you'll try and do something similar or exactly the same. Thank you for watching, and thank you for leaving me comments down below. I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.